It's a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they'll be led out by a man who needs no introduction. One of the most exciting players in all of sports. Now in his 6th season out of Texas A&M, Patrick Mahomes.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reports to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 33. Up the middle with Eckler. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. From the 31, Mahomes. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. The number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, and this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
And a look at the next-gen stats reveals that that sack occurred in all of 2.3 seconds. And you think you want to be an NFL quarterback? Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
Pass midfield. Will Fuller. Nobody there to stop him. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. So they gave up the field goal, but boom, they get it right back. Don't even worry about getting their offense on the field. They return it on the kickoff. So I see your 3 points. And
raise you 6. Double it up, coming right back at them. And if that's going to be the trade all game long, someone's going to be very happy with the end result.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a peek.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Texans say they have it, they do. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
It's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. There's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this one in for the Texans touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 28 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And that'll carry over over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense returns to the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there. Picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 42. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a good call there that brings up 4th. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep for the Texans, Will Fuller. Taken in at the 22. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. Well, the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 51 yards rushing now in the opening quarter of this AFC Championship game. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to carry the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working. I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off. On 2nd and goal, Rodgers looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The kick by Marr is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. here's Mahomes. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
2nd and 5.
Now Mahomes. Right side complete. That's Woods. Touchdown Bengals. Robert Woods, 27 yards. And the Bengals are back within a score. Crosby with the extra point, and that slices the lead down to 17-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. On first down, Rodgers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Up the middle with Barkley. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
A first down carry for Barkley.
He's got it to the 43 here.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. A give to Barkley out of the gun. They juked him. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. The kick by Maher is good, and they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Patrick Mahomes in the offense heading back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
He's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On first down, Mahomes.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Mahomes again. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jesse Bates.
And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Rodgers now on first down.
Returning right back to Lockett. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Oliver.
And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Rodgers going to throw. Yeah, he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Hayden Hurst as time expires in the first half.
And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt Trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. But the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Rodgers. That is taken in by Hurst. He's got room at the 30. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Houston. Hayden Hurst with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Texans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Mahomes now on first down. He'll get that one to Carter, complete. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. From the 24, Mahomes. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And able to find Higbee, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. As this complete to Woods. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Mahomes to throw once more. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now Mahomes. He's going to take another shot here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Kadarius Toney, 47 yards.
And the Bengals get a bit closer. Mahomes will throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Again, it's Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's complete to Lockett. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. On play action, Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
On play action, now Rodgers.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Barkley, inside handoff.
He'll take it inside the 25.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 18-yard line.
146 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to 16.
I think there's a fatigue throw that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong. I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong. Touchdown! Tyler Boyd! A 16-yard touchdown!
And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Mahomes now to throw. Caught by Woods. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And again, it's Mahomes. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
Yeah, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Rodgers. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Goodwin able to hold it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
2nd down and 5.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their core playbook.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Marr now to have the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. As the offense reemerges, there's wide receiver Kadarius Toney leading him out. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43.
Mahomes firing complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. It's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. Now the ball comes loose, and the Texans scoop it.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now, the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Torrey Carter taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It's caught. Lockett.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And he's got room. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 183 yards on the ground for him now as he's getting better really as the night's gone on. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
I'm the best, I'm the best, as you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get off the way up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the you ain't heavy. I'm the best and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's spouting. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching her, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know it, Mr. Knew I got him running to it. I'ma need the full amount before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run a like a runner do it. Stun on her till like a stunner do it. I'm the best, I'm the best, as you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, and I go, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, as you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, and I go, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. Top dog.
Look at